First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here and towing the slab, Gerrit Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Here's Corey Seager. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. He did not go around. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. And there's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That clips the corner. One out, base is empty. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one's upstairs, ball one. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls.
Ramirez, the runner at second with one away. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's way high. Full count now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. Out to short. Throw on to Santana. And Gleyber Torres retired. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Late on that fastball.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
In the air, right side. Williams makes the play. And we're back. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's the strike.
0-1.
Ohtani tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Next offering upstairs. To the right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Ezequiel Tovar digs in now. That one ripped. And there's two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clear. literally all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Around second is Devers. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down. New inning getting started. Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman getting to start at third, hitting seventh in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
That one is upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's out.
Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And here's the first baseman, Jose Bautista.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
In there at the knees. And the count is 1-1. Way high.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. And that's a base hit. Oh, he botches it. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot. A ball game left.
Strom, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. On the corner for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Seager stands in now. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 runs in.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in, the throw home. Safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. And they're pulling away. Up by 7 now. Ted Williams now at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And it's fouled off. Seager, the runner at third. Ramirez over at second. Williams on at first with nobody out.
Ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
On the ground, could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play. And now the right fielder, James Wood. And the slider just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter,
and that's in for a strike.
nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of the...
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 12-0. One down. Jason Varitek will hit next. Walked his first time. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And it's fouled away. Center field. Buxton has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bautista now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Ground ball right side. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. And it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
In the dirt. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up. Hard hit left side. Seager fires over to first, and they get all set for the start of the inning. And now Walker Jenkins. Scott back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Jenkins leads off second with nobody out. And that is out of play. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 14-0. Digging in, Manny Ramirez. Ramirez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 15-0. And here is Ted Williams. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Seager makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here comes Gleyber Torres. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
On the ground, Santana. And he takes it himself for the out. Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, James Wood. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate.
Runner takes off, pitch in the dirt. Throw to second, save. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2.
And a good eye there. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Buxton ranges back. Way back, out of here. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 17-0. So two away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side. Santana takes it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ezequiel Tovar, the next to hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And first offering is fouled off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympics.
A new pitcher in the game, Kirby Yates. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now it's Corey Seager. Foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 18-0. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Off the mark there. 1-1. Inside, just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Devers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
Oh, and a great stop. And that's a great play for the out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 18-1. That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.